Hello gamers, I'm Grant from Gamer Kiwi TV, and today I wanted to discuss a little thing called self-promotion on Twitch. Now, self-promotion itself is a pretty fickle thing, especially in the Twitch community where you've got a multitude of different personalities and things like that. Um, and I firmly believe that, there is a set bar to what self-promotion is. You know, you've got those people who will sort of arrogantly and obnoxiously uh, talk about their streams, you know, they'll actively try and pull viewers out of your stream to go to their own channel. And there are bots and things that you can use to weed out these people. It happened to me on my stream yesterday where just some random turned up and just posted a link, and the bot worked so fast that I didn't even see what the link was. The bot just kicked him out and put him on a timeout, and then I just went in and banned him basically. Mainly because there was no interaction, no engagement or anything like that. He just banged a link in there, and I think that itself is the crux of self-promotion. Now, you can get to the other side of that coin because Twitch itself is its own beast and it's living in its own world, and there's so many different streamers that not everybody looks at self-promotion as that same thing. So, you know, you can get streamers who you know, you'll be engaged in their chat, you would have subscribed to them, you've been following them for a while, and you know, you're engaging with the community, you're engaging with the streamer, and somewhere along the line they take a look at your channel and see that you've got, you know, 100 followers, 200 followers. You know, you're a relatively small time streamer, you know, like I am at the moment, and they automatically think, oh, he must be trying to infiltrate my community to take all my viewers away from me, so I'm just going to ban him right there and now. And you'd be surprised how many streamers look at it that way. You know, they're so paranoid about losing a few followers, and I don't class followers as a hugely important part of the experience. Obviously, when it comes to the fundamentals of Twitch, they are very, very important, but it's more the viewer numbers that you wanted to look at anyway. So people self-promote off follower numbers and off viewer numbers, and I think it's important to realise, and what I want you to take away from this video, if you've learned anything from me, because I've been in a couple of situations like this before, and it's been a learning experience for me, where just think about the channel that you're in at the moment, not so much your own, but if you're watching another streamer, just think about the culture of that channel, and think about what you say and how it could be perceived from their end based off of what you've learned about the engagement within that chat. Because some streamers are very, very sensitive to what people say in the chat, and it also doesn't help that you could turn up at any stage, because there's no start. I mean, there is a start on a stream, but it's not like YouTube where you can just rewind back to the start and then start watching it. You know, you could come in right smack straight after an argument, and that streamer could be going off their nut about how no one talks to me, nobody talks to me, and you could have just turned in to the chat right then and have said, hello, how you going? And that streamer could flip out and ban you straight off the bat because they think you're taking the piss. So it is really, really important to understand not so much the context of what self-promotion is, but more understanding that different streamers think and feel different things. And you don't always know what could be classed as self-promotion. You don't always know. You know, there are some channels that you go on that, you know, if you're a streamer, they encourage you to say, yeah, you know, if you're a streamer, you know, let us know and we'll build a community, blah, 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 blah. And you've got the streamers on the polar opposite, which are saying, you know, if you even mention the word stream, your ass is booted off. You know what I mean? I've sort of fit somewhere in the middle where, you know, if I'm streaming and someone says, oh, hey, you know, I streamed this last week, it's really fun, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. You know, it's cool. But if they then go on to say, come and check it out, I'm streaming tomorrow at 9 a.m. No, sorry man, that doesn't cut it. Because what everyone has to realise is, even though you've got collaborations and stuff, Twitch is a competitive environment. And I love talking to other streamers. We catch up, I play games with a few of them. But no, anyway, those are just my thoughts on what I feel like self-promotion is on Twitch. And I guess the answer to that is there is no real defined definition on what self-promotion actually is. As I said at the start of the video, you've got your stock standard, spamming links, being arrogant about talking about your own streams, overselling yourself, and all that sort of thing. That's all sort of the stock standard stuff. But what a lot of people forget to talk about is that all streamers are different and they all look at self-promotion as something different. One streamer could think of it as, as I said earlier on, if you mention the word stream, sorry bro, you're out, it's all over. And others are quite happy to let you talk about your thing. I used to edit videos on YouTube, and one of the first streamers I ever watched, I got into a bit of conversation with. There's probably 4 or 5, 6 other active chatters on that channel, and we ended up talking about Half-Life and stuff. And I've got some videos on my YouTube. They're not very good. Half-Life developed by Valve, and Black Mesa developed by the Crowbar Collective. And I basically went through, I played both games, and then I sort of compared them up. You got the tram ride, then you've got surface tension and all that. And I made videos and put them on YouTube, and they did relatively well. And I just mentioned that in this chat. We ended up talking about Half-Life, and I said, I came here to Twitch from YouTube, and I made some videos on this, and they were cool about it. And that was before I learned that there was such taboo about any sort of self-promotion on Twitch. So yeah, those are pretty much just my thoughts on that. If you do want to hear more, make sure you hit that follow button, or subscribe button, depending on where you're watching this. By all means, come hang out with me on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 a.m. Auckland Pacific time. That's New Zealand time. Come hang out, we'll have some fun, and I really, really hope to see you guys there. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you all.